here on PPMA TV. I'm joined by Colin from Minebea Intec, and we're talking about weighing, checking quality, looking for bits of metal, and we've got just the piece of equipment here to help us do that. Colin, good to see you again. Tell me about this line here. I love this. The camera loves this sort of thing as well because it helps to showcase what it is that you do in probably the clearest way imaginable. Talk to me about what we're looking at here before we try and, well, not break things, but to try and improve things.
What we're doing is we're reproducing a production line here. So what you've got here is a loop round. So you've got a production line. So even the worst case production line where the products are gathered together, the check weigher is dragging enough distance so it can weigh. And it's weighing every single product that's going across. Yeah. As well as that, obviously, we're metal detecting it as well. All right.
I'll tell you what, let's try and break the system here. Let's chuck some bad products.
So this is a minus T2, which is legally is known as an underweight. It's illegal to sell this product, so the check weigher should kick this off. So if we just pop it in here, and there we go.
So that there, minus T2, what you're saying is there it was underweight?
Yeah, it's illegal to sell that product because it's not giving the consumer what they want. So it takes care of all that. So it complies totally with the average weight, which means people don't need to do sampling anymore.
What's the tolerance in terms of weight that this machine is capable of weighing?
On this standard deviation on this, we're getting about 0.2 of a gram.
Oh, wow. OK, that's plenty.
Really accurate.
But it's not just based on weight, you've got some metal detection in here as well.
We've got ferrous here, we've got ferrous and stainless steel. We're just going to pop this ferrous through, which the metal detector should then pick up. Yep. So, if we pop it on the end here, and then what we should see...
And it gets kicked into the bin down here.
And the bin's safe now, because the only way I can open this is if I'm authorised to do so with the fingerprint sensor.
Okay.
So if I put my finger on here, it should release this bin and allow me to open it. So if I just put my finger on there like that, then I've got access to the bin, and then I can get access to the products.
Fantastic. Really interesting stuff. I tell you what, you've got another couple of products that you want to show us, but while we're walking over there, let's just give you a chance to tell me a bit more about Minebea Intec.
Yeah, we were formerly known as Sartorius Intec. We're now Minebea Intec. We are inspection and weighing. We've been doing this for over 140 years, so we're pretty good at it. But this is one of the new developments that we've got here. This is called the WK Plus, and basically what it is, its simplest format, is a completeness checker. So if we just take one of these products out here. And if you imagine that this is a filling machine feeding this, so what happens is it goes in. If it's good, it goes one way, which means it's got all the pieces. If it's not, then it will go the other way. Okay. So it drops into this chute, and then if it goes one way, it's a reject. If it goes this way, it's good. It's just dropped into this bin, so we know this is good and it's got everything it needs. So this is a big part of quality, making sure that people are getting exactly what they're paying for in the package.
Help me to understand the difference between the weighing on the line just there and with this device here. What are the different types of products where this would be more appropriate rather than on a conveyor?
Yeah, this is high accuracy because we're not moving. Right. So as that one is 0.1 of a gram, this one is two places, so it's 0.01 of a gram, because we don't move until we determine the weight. So it's a lot more accurate. The pieces inside this product are tiny.
Yeah. Okay. Really good stuff. You've got another couple of things to show us. We've been talking about metal detection over on the conveyor over there, and you've got another pretty innovative solution here as well. Tell me more about this, Colin.
Yeah, this is the new Vistus S Super Small. And what this is this is probably the smallest metal detector we've got in the exhibition today. And what's important about this is the metal-free zone. You can see here we've got the metal in front of this. And even though we've got the metal in front of this is still working fine. And unlike the traditional pipe metal detectors over there that you can see, this is considerably smaller, which means it can be built into machines. Right, okay. So small components, anything like that, pharmaceutical, grain, anything that you're passing through, you need to check. So if this is part of the filling machine, it means it's checked as it's made and packed.
And you talk about this being integrated into other machinery. What's its tolerance about having other metal around it? Because I see it's cased in metal. Presume that's metal, and you've got a metal display here. Does it matter how the proximity to other metal parts?
It does, yeah. You have what's called a metal-free zone, which you can see on that machine over there, is the black. So the edge of the black is a metal-free zone. But on this, you can see here the metal-free zone. The proximity to this is much smaller, which means you can fit it quite compactly into machines.
A metal-free zone. Right, let's look at the final product we're going to showcase here today, Colin. This looks like something I'm going to do some more weighing on, but of stuff that's somewhat larger. Yeah. Why and where?
This is a large machine. It's fully polished. You'd see a lot of these all over the place. Yeah. This is quite unique in its design because don't forget, most of the industries we work for, hygiene is massive. So it's important, hygiene, and let me show you why and how this deals with that. One of the biggest things is having things build up underneath. Yeah. And just one person can lift this. It is a clean area now. This is hygiene. Yeah. So this is a hygienic scale. And it can be bolted. We also do mobile versions of this where it can lift as well. And we do ones in the ground that you can also lift. So we're showcasing them. This is the first time we showcase this. We've never showcased these range of scales before, so it's quite good for us.
Really good stuff. I'll step out of the way, just in case. Well, you're going to bring it down anyway. It won't fall. I'm being reassured here. Thank you very much indeed for showing us around your stand here, Colin. Tell me, you're a journeyman. You see a lot of these shows around and about. What is it about PPMA show here in Birmingham that makes this show the place to be for yourselves and for many of the brands that come here year in, year out?
Well, for us, it's the expertise that are coming. You can get on a real technical level with people who come here, and the visitors are high technical people. They're looking for the next innovation, and they know the business, so you don't have to talk to them about that. What they're talking, and it's engaging as well. You can show them and demonstrate the products like never before. And what we met in Hamburg, and it's slightly different in Germany, but in the UK this is unique because it's a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Yeah.
I can certainly vouch for the friendly, relaxed atmosphere. It's almost like catching up with old friends every time we come here. Listen, Colin,
thanks again.
Good to see you again. I wish you all the very best for the rest of the show.